Gotham City. You know, a place that's got him. This must be the Bat Train. Nope, just the public train. It is only his first year. What? Walter White, what are you doing here? I thought this was Batman year 1, not Heisenberg year 1. Oh, James Corden, the guy from Cats. First order of business? Beating some kids. Oh, I think he's had enough. Was that necessary? Was that necessary? Of course it was necessary, Jimbo. Look what he had in his pocket. This is at least 12 war crimes. Aw, Bruce Wayne mourning his parents. Now punch those bricks. Kick that tree. Good boy. A reconnaissance mission. Yep. Gotta have a disguise. Changing clothes. And complexion. You sure that's a good idea, Bruce? I think that's a little frowned upon. He immediately blows his cover by getting into a reenactment of Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver and starting an all-out brawl with the entire street. The cops show up and instantly shoot Bruce. He's dead. They killed him. I guess that's it. I'm just pulling your leg. Of course he didn't die. He hasn't become Batman yet, stupid. Can't believe you fell for that. Let's check on Jim. What the sus? I'll leave you two lovebirds at it. Bruce is now back at the manor, reflecting on the past, the deaths of his parents, when suddenly, a bat flies through the window. What? You get it now? Bruce is a man. Stay with me now. And the bat is a bat. Put them together. Batman. Hostage situation? No biggie for my Jimbo. He even leaves his gun behind just for extra points. He forgot his lunch. That's why he kidnapped the children. Oh, lucky him. Jim packed an extra knuckle sandwich. About time. The Batman's first encounter. His fear tactic works too well on one of the thugs, causing him to fall off, and Batman is forced to catch him, leaving him open to attacks from the others. But of course that doesn't matter, because he's Batman. Dining at the mayor's mansion are all of the corrupt officials of Gotham City. It's time for them to meet the Batman.
Ladies, gentlemen, you've eaten well. You've eaten Gotham's wealth, its spirit, but your feast is nearly over. From this moment on, none of you are safe.
Holy Aura Farm, Batman. Might have gone a little far on this one. You did not need to take his roles. He's a growing boy. Stop smelling the chair. Jim and Batman meet for the first time while they each try to save an old woman from a rogue truck. Jim grabs the wheel, and Batman tackles her out of the way like she's carrying the pigskin in the fourth quarter of the Puppy Bowl. Batman is then held at gunpoint by Jim's sneaky link. He is able to disarm her and escape, but not without getting shot in the leg. Then they bomb the building he's held up in. Bro, all he did was tackle some old homeless lady. Of course, Batman tanks the explosion. He makes short work of the cleanup crew by tickling two and collapsing the ceiling on the rest, just like I taught him. Batman makes his escape through a swarm of bats he had summoned earlier. That is not your wife, big dog. Our Dark Knight is scaling the building of a drug dealer who has been repeatedly protected by the corrupt Detective Flass and Commissioner Loeb. The Batman will make him talk.
You can never escape me. Nothing harms me, but I know pain. I know pain. Sometimes I share it with someone like you.
Clean up on aisle my pants. Loeb blackmails Gordon with his affair in retaliation for the expose of Flass. He reluctantly heads the manhunt for Batman with Bruce Wayne as the first suspect. Bruce hides his secret persona with alibis and a sleazy playboy act. On their way out of the manor, Jim grows tired of all the secrets and confesses to his wife of his hanky-panky with his co-worker. Weeks later, their son is born. Batman is spying on Gotham's biggest mob boss, Carmine Falcone, and his nephew, when a furry disrupts them before they could spoil their schemes to Batman. If a woman dressing up as a cat makes her a furry, does that mean Batman? He is a quintessential example of anthropomorphism. Bruce deduces Falcone's plot to target Jim for interfering with his criminal empire. Under the Roman's orders, Loeb lures Jim out of his apartment, leaving his wife and newborn son vulnerable. He is then turned around by a man on a motorcycle speeding into his apartment garage. Jim is met by his family held hostage by Falcone's goons. He is able to shoot the two holding his wife, but the others drive off with the baby still in the car. Jim shoots Bruce to take his motorcycle, leaving him with just the yellow bicycle. Jim stops the car on a bridge by shooting out one of the back tires. He grapples with the man for the boy as he slips from the kidnapper's hands and over the railing into a state of free fall. Luckily, Bruce made it just in time to catch Gordon's son as they all fall off the bridge.
You must be wearing armor under that jacket.
Something like that.
You know, I'm practically blind without my glasses. You'd better go. And thank you.
Jim is now atop the police station waiting for a friend to help him out with a guy called the Joker. That's a stupid name. Sure, he won't be much of a problem. To be frank, I'm an avid fan of this Batman fella. Maybe we'll get to see more of him.